How did IShowSpeed go from homeless
Unfortunately, chat, I got kicked out, man.
to now performing live at the World Cup? Well, to find out how, we have to start at the beginning. Darren Jason Watkins Jr. grew up with his mom in a small, humble neighborhood in Cincinnati, Ohio, where he'd quickly earned the nickname Speedy due to constantly running away from dogs.
I was getting chased by a lot of dogs in Ohio, just because like it used to be a lot of loose dogs, just abandoned dogs. That's how I got fast, just from.
At first, streaming wasn't even a thought in Speedy's mind, because his initial passion was sports, where you can still find high school clips of him sprinting down the lane and laying it up, or even tackling other kids to the ground. But come 2020, his life, and well, everybody's life, would change due to a worldwide pandemic. With COVID all but shutting down schools, Speed was quickly forced to make a change in his hobbies.
Everything onto my stream. I streamed every day. I didn't care about nothing else but YouTube, streaming.
But even though at first Speed's streaming career seemed pretty pointless, just playing NBA 2K in front of single-digit viewers for multiple weeks, things would eventually change as time went on.
I had that one viewer, and that viewer made me keep going. And each day and more, week 2, I started averaging 4 viewers. Week 3, 8 viewers. Week 4, 20 viewers. So on and so on and so on.
And those numbers just kept on growing even further when he started going viral with clips of him playing Five Nights at Freddy's, getting into heated arguments with Talking Ben.
Ben, do you support Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Do you support LGBTQ?
But while Speed's over-the-top reactions were getting more and more viewers, they didn't come without other problems.
I didn't cuss.
Okay, be quiet.
Okay.
Speed's mom was not a fan of his new career path whatsoever, and she made that very clear by not only shutting him up at every given opportunity.
No, 30. It's summertime. No.
She also shut Speed down whenever he got excited for reaching subscriber milestones.
600K! 600K! 600K!
Mom, come on.
I don't give a f.
All right, okay, all right.
I don't give a f.
All right.
Even turned off the Wi-Fi to stop him from streaming altogether.
So now my mom want to come off the internet now. My mom want to come off the internet while I'm sitting here on YouTube doing what I love to do. You see how that sound?
Then, after months of constant interactions like those, Speed not only questioned if his mom even loved him,
My mama don't love me, man. My own mama don't love me. Why you don't love me like you treat me all the time? I miss you so much, man. You don't love me, man. I'm there talking, I'm begging to you, man. I'm on my knees, man. Mama, I miss you. Just talk to me, man.
Come November 22nd, 2021, Speed's life would change forever.
Me and my mother, got into it, okay? I'm not about to bring the personal information out on YouTube. All right, man, so unfortunately, chat, I got kicked out, man.
Now, being kicked out of his mother's house, Speed was forced to move all the way to his dad's place in Detroit. And while he was much more supportive of Speed's career, he was also much more hands-off with him, which led to an entirely different host of problems. With his mom no longer keeping him in check, Speed didn't just start acting crazier and crazier. He also started drawing even closer with Aiden Ross and his friend group, where they would constantly pressure each other to get as many outrageous clips as possible.
I want to you so bad. I want you to stick your shirt in my
And being constantly surrounded with behavior like that eventually led to Speed saying something that he would regret forever.
I got a psychological question, okay? Say if we're the last 2 people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
I will.
If we the last 2 people on Earth, who gonna stop me?
Saying he would essentially force himself on her wasn't just obviously disgusting, it would also be illegal. But even though Twitch immediately stepped in and permanently banned him, Speed just continued streaming on YouTube, where just months later, a single $2 donation would change the entire trajectory of his career.
Bradley donated £1.79 through Super Chat. What football team do you support?
Cristiano Ronaldo, Suey. Simple as that, bro.
That reaction and love for Ronaldo instantly blew up all of his social media, tapping into all the fans of the biggest sport on earth. And Speed didn't take that for granted. He not only took his Ronaldo obsession to heights never even thought possible.
Ronaldo! Yo, Speed! Yo! Oh my God! Ronaldo!
Let's go, baby.
He also replaced his 2K streams with FIFA. And due to this shift in content, now reaching all the way across the globe to soccer fans of every nation on Earth, Speed's popularity and, well, sub count started going through the roof. But despite all of that good, Speed just couldn't help himself from getting involved in even more controversies.
Man, yo, man, dog, man.
Man, you gotta hit those shots, man.
Man, shut your ass up. Who's you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd up, bro. I know how to play this game. Shut up. Damn, bro, shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, all right? God damn.
You don't know how to play the fuck.
What? What? Bitch? Is a talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I, yo, no. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a female talking to me? Get off the game and do your husband dishes. Shut up!
And after Speed's woman-hating tirade was finally finished, not only did the clip go viral all over Twitter with countless fans showing their disappointment in him, eventually Riot Games had to step in themselves and permanently ban Speed from ever playing their games again. But it didn't just stop at video games. Speed had just visited a Manchester United match where he was featured on Sky Sports, the largest soccer streaming platform on Earth. But after they got wind of Speed's problematic clips, they also followed in the same footsteps, vowing to never show Speed on air ever again. So now, with Speed's reckless behavior getting him banned on Twitch, entire branches of video games, and now even hurting his future with anything soccer related as well, Speed finally realized that it was time to make a change. For the first time ever, Speed released a well-thought-out and serious apology, admitting how stupid and immature he was, while promising to continue working on himself and set an example for his fans. When he truly began the next chapter of his career.
It's that time! We are here.
We are here in Bosnia, chat.
Australia!
Speed had already IRL streamed a few times, but around the beginning of 2023, he started making international tours the main focus of his content, not only traveling all around the world in hopes of meeting his idol Ronaldo.
Where's Ronaldo? We're in Portugal. Where's Ronaldo? Yeah, where's Ronaldo at?
He also visited multiple other countries just out of love, where he immediately started showing a different side to him by genuinely showcasing and appreciating other countries' cultures.
Good job, hey!
Meeting and interacting with countless fans.
That is little girl. Yo, what is little girl?
That's little girl, that's it.
Yo, this girl keep giving me hugs. Yo, thank you. Love you too.
He even spent time in London training to improve his soccer skills. But what helped more than anything else was how kind and thoughtful he was towards the less fortunate by going out of his way to feed homeless people.
If you can't help me to eat something, bro.
Oh, you hungry? Nah, bro, he hungry, bro. He hungry. What you want to eat? Get what you want, bro. Come on. Oh, yeah, you want a burrito? This all you want? All right, bro. Have a nice one, bro.
Thank you, man.
Enjoy your food. Hot and ready. God bless you, man. Peace out, G. Hey, eat your food, okay? Eat your food.
And even changing lives by donating people thousands of dollars.
You probably don't understand me, but look, I love you. I appreciate you. You raised these kids, you know? So I want to give you something, all right? Take this. Take this. Take it. Please. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Just take it, okay? Take it. Okay? Stay safe.
Watch this guy, bro.
I love how you keep going. Just keep going, okay? Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Yeah, you welcome. Love y'all.
Clips like those didn't just help repair his reputation online. He gained millions on millions of international fans who'd not only mobbed the streets just to meet him everywhere he went. By the end of 2024, they'd also officially catapult his subscriber counts to now over 30 million. And to make things even better, just days later while streaming in Indonesia, Speed broke world records by officially becoming the first English-speaking streamer to reach over 1 million concurrent live viewers.
Oh my God, I reached 1 million live viewers! 1 million live viewers! 1 million!
And if that wasn't already enough, remember the reason Speed started all of his traveling to begin with?
Where's Ronaldo at?
Well, after months of trying to meet Ronaldo to no avail, all of a sudden...
Oh my God! Oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, Ronaldo! Take a picture. Hey, take a picture. Take a picture, please, please. Oh my God, I love you, bro. I love you, bro.
Meeting Ronaldo officially signified that he'd achieved his biggest goal, but despite it now seeming like Speed had already peaked in both his life and career, he was actually only getting started. Even though at this point, every single country Speed visited would already get their streets shut down by thousands of his biggest fans.
This is crazy, bro.
His global popularity would only take off even further with the announcement of what would end up being the most successful tour of any streamer ever.
China, here I come. See y'all soon.
Beginning in Shanghai, Speed traveled all around the city meeting thousands of fans, tasting some traditional Chinese delicacies.
Why is snake good, chat? Why the is snake soup good?
All the way from Shanghai to Hong Kong to Beijing and so much more, Speed helped spread endless Chinese culture and innovation to his American audience. And literally everybody in China loved him for it. From his own fans to even the Chinese government, who not only honored Speed by putting him on massive billboards across the country thanking him, they also aired an 8-minute-long thank you video on their state-sponsored news network. And it's even been reported that the Chinese government personally praised Speed for helping promote positive US and China relations. At this point, Speed's reputation across the world was legendary, but his reputation wasn't the only thing he'd want to transform, because some of you might remember when Speed did his first gym stream where he, let's just say, struggled. Well, after months of gym ratting, training with professional coaches, and even bringing the gym to his home,
Everybody, if you into fitness, put a pull-up bar in your bathroom. You pee like 5 times a day, right? Every time you go to the bathroom, do 10 pull-ups.
Speed transformed his body from just being skinny athletic to now looking like this.
You got it. Oh, push. Yeah, you got it.
And with his now new and improved body, Speed not only used it to embarrass damn near every influencer by frying them in races, he also started his own series called Speed Goes Pro, where he meets up with all sorts of legendary athletes and puts himself to the test, which led to him shocking the world by not only reaching over a 40-inch vertical,
I had it.
that's literally higher than NBA GOATs like Kobe Bryant, even dunk contest legend Aaron Gordon. And Speed took things even further by shattering the NBA 3/4 court sprint world record, proving that he's faster than any NBA player ever.
I like that. That was good. Oh my, 2.80.
That's the world record. Hell yeah.
At this point, Speed hadn't just earned the respect of the entire internet, he even was stamped by KD. But we all know the sport Speed really cares about is soccer, or well,
Ronaldo!
And just months later, his dreams would come true when Ronaldo went on to not only hype Speed up while celebrating one of his goals live in person.
Boom, boom, clap. I got it, Ronaldo, I got it.
Ronaldo even followed Speed on Instagram and even shouted him out.
He texted me.
But now, with the 2026 World Cup just around the corner, taking place right at home in the United States, Speed didn't just put his entire heart into creating his own breakup song that I sadly can't play for you due to copyright. After attending every single Portugal game to cheer on his idol Ronaldo through all the highs
Ronaldo, score that.
and all the lows, with the World Cup final between Spain and his arch-nemesis Messi and Argentina just a few days away, Speed went live with some breaking news that would shock the entire world.
The news is we are recording, we are performing at the World Cup final, y'all.
And sure enough, just days later, after taking a step back to soak in the moment, Speed took the stage at halftime of the World Cup final. And so, from getting kicked out of his mom's house at just 15 years old to getting in multiple potentially career-ending controversies,
Who's gonna stop me?
Speed never gave up, only focused on improving himself as a person. And because of all that hard work, he eventually accomplished something bigger than his wildest dreams.
4 years ago, I was in my mom's house, streaming, barking, Suey, Cristiano Ronaldo, a kid from Ohio, Portugal, just doing anything. And I just performed at the World Cup final. So you know what that means, bro? You can do whatever you want, chat. I love y'all so much. Just keep fighting. Things are gonna get hard no matter what. Just remember that.